guys, man, I want to know some projects. Yeah, but today we're playing Perspookysto, woo, the Halloween version of Persisto. Figured I'd go. I'm trying to show off as many of the Halloween maps as I can because they're only up for a month. So, let's see how this goes. Oh crap, no! So, I have two random stories just to tell about stuff that happened in school because, you know, subjects, and if I don't have a subject for the episode, then it's just me being stupid. So, story number one, yesterday, that won't be yesterday when this is uploaded, it'll probably be like a week ago, but whatever. So okay, so for our class, we have our English and our social studies class together for my school year that I'm in, just because they kind of connect them a little bit, and the English is writing intensive, and you write about the stuff that's going on in the social studies class, if you kind of get what I'm saying in general. But they're connected, so it's kind of important in a sense. So I have the first class of the two, which is social studies, right after my homeroom, which is just like a 10-minute period that you go to your homeroom, blah, 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 blah. You probably have a decent idea what I'm talking about. So about 10 minutes after homeroom, we're in the class, right? And we're just working on some worksheet, talking about, I think, the Constitution, because it's just what we're learning about, because it's U.S. history and crap. And so we're doing a worksheet, just like a practice test for it, or practice quiz, or whatever you want to call it, for the Constitution test, which is coming up fairly soon. Oh crap. And some kid walks in 10 minutes late, and he seems a little weird, right? Okay, so he comes up and he's like, the teacher's like, where have you been? Do you have a pass? He's like, I was at homeroom. He's like, the teacher's just like, okay, go back and get a pass. Because considering it was 10 minutes ago, and you usually don't get held back for something in homeroom. I mean, like, I could see a normal class, but homeroom, that's already a red flag right there. So he walks out, comes back 5 minutes later, doesn't have a pass. And so, you know, and it's a little odd. You'd think he would have just went back and tried to get a pass. So he sits down, and just immediately pulls out his phone in the middle of class, right in front of the teacher, and just starts texting. And the teacher's like, okay, you come in late, and you're on your phone texting, you know. And so he just takes the kid's phone away, and the kid's just like, what? Why? And it's pretty obvious something's wrong with this kid, and as I've said, I'm not giving away exactly this plot point of the story. And so the kid just like, he gets his phone taken away, and you know, he's kind of quiet for 5-10 minutes, something like that. And then all of a sudden he's like, okay, just go over the one packet or whatever for like 5 minutes. You have like 5 minutes to study, blah 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 blah. Just a simple thing. We already caplined, damn it. And so teacher's going, he's like, okay, you just fill out the worksheet because you're late, you know, just get it done with. And why is he doing this to me? You're being a butt, sir. And so he does that or whatever. So he gives him the packet, and he just immediately starts copying some other kid's answers for the worksheet, and it's just like it's a true fall worksheet that's meant to be a practice quiz. And the teacher's like, why are you copying his answer? He's like, so I can study it later. And he's just like, you're not going to learn anything if you just copy people's answers. Are you just going to copy them on the test? And he's just like, no. So that ends that. Then the next class is English, right? And this is when kids realize that, okay, I'm just going to give out the spoiler. This thing, he was high. Yep, he came into class high. Yep. And so kids started messing with him a bit because they knew he was high. They were able to figure it out. I mean, you can kind of tell. It was pretty obvious something was at least off. So, oh god. So the one kid is like, yo, did you know if you look for underneath the desk, it's transparent? And he's like, whoa, really? Looks under the desk, and it's not transparent, you know? Like a normal desk is. It's not transparent. I'll finish the story in just a sec. Okay, we are now here on SuperHallow, the Halloween version of SuperPrism. Back with the story. So as I was saying, he looked under the desk the first time, and it wasn't transparent. Then the kid's like, no, the other desk. He's like, oh. Proceeds to look under the other desk. Nope, that one's not transparent either. And he's like, you lie. It was pretty cringy. A few of the other random stupid things he consisted of doing was, like he dropped his paper like 8 times throughout the class period on the floor. And every time he'd drop it, he'd be like, whoa, where'd it go? And some other kid would literally have to pick it up and give it to him so he could find it. Yep. Yeah, that was pretty cringy. And toward the end of the period, the one teacher goes, he's like, and she's like, "Why do you have nothing done?" And he's like, "Well, like, cause it was literally like a 30-minute period. We had just a few questions. They weren't even that hard or anything. Just had to answer them." And so he's answering them or whatever. Oh my God, Vex knows, no, like a man knows. No, and so, or he's um so the teacher's like, "Why haven't you done?" And he's like, "Well, I was just gonna add." Okay, so the one kid in our class, his name is Nico. He's just they're friends, I think, or something. I don't really know. And so he's just like he goes by Nico, but his full name's Nicholas. He's like, I was just gonna ask Nicholas, like, and nobody calls him that either. I mean, just nobody. He's like, I was just about to ask Nicholas a question on number one, and it's just like, uh. And then like 5 minutes later, he got caught again trying to copy off someone's paper and gave the exact same excuse. Yay! So that's pretty much the end of that story. So I'll go into the other one now. So today or the past few days in physics, we've had a substitute teacher. Our teacher's been out. I'm not sure the exact reason, but it's some sick thing. I don't know. That's not the point. So we have a sub, and today we just had to do notes on some boring website. They're like, okay, do the Newton's laws or whatever, and it was just like, yeah, whatever. Uh, though I'm with I have two friends in that class, two female, yeah, female. I have female friends. Get over it. Two female friends who I was just talking to, and we goof off a little more just because it's like the only time any of us actually really get the chance to goof off is because we're all normally good little princesses, students, whatever you want to call it. Um, and so, but like we were, so the sub was a little annoyed. I mean, he's a more laid back, chiller sub, so he's just like, okay, get back to work, stop goofing off. Whenever we would be talking and laughing and not doing what we were supposed to be doing. um, and so the later towards the period, I slipped a little and I told them my YouTube channel. Whoops. And they're not going to make that mistake again, because then they proceed to start watching my videos. And they're watching, like, the Sunday videos, because they're like, oh, I don't believe it's your channel at first. And so I'm like, okay, fine. And show them one of the Sunday videos with my face in it. Or, like, the old Sunday, which is just, like, the parodies if you're newer to the channel that I used to do. I don't do them that much anymore. And so they're watching it, and they're bursting out laughing over just the stupid crap in them. And I have a video, an older one called Shel Silverstein Haunts Me, where it's basically I just put a bunch of random pictures of Shel Silverstein all over my house and accused him of haunting me. It's a random video that I did just out of boredom that was kind of amusing. But the sub's like, what the heck are you laughing at? Comes over and sees they're watching me. And at first he's sitting there all grumpy about like, oh my god, why do you have so many pictures of Shel Silverstein? But about 3/4 of the way through, he starts smiling at it, and toward the end he's laughing too, and it's like it was so cringy in a sense that it's like the substitute is laughing at some crappy video I made about Shel Silverstein haunting me, and it was kind of amusing, and it's like he didn't want to laugh because we weren't supposed to be doing that, and we'd already been not doing what we were supposed to be doing, but he still found it funny enough to laugh, and even though he was trying not to, and I found that kind of it's interesting to me that I'm surprised the Sunday videos even make older adults laugh. It doesn't seem like something that would happen. Is the potion still here? Oh, it is. Doesn't seem like something that would happen, but it does. And it just makes me happy to know people find me amusing. Yay! Special potion! You can't kill me! Ah! Oh, what? He killed me. So I think that's actually just it for story-wise. We can just randomly talk about gameplay and whatnot. We'll probably play this and then another map, so. Is there anything else interesting that's happened recently? I don't really think so. I guess I could talk just a little bit about the homecoming assembly. I don't go to homecoming, but we had that homecoming assembly. I brought it up, I think, last solo video I did, where we just had the assembly coming up, and it just turned out to be okay. There was a few interesting things. Like halfway through, they had these, I don't know if you know like the giant like soccer balls, but like they're not Like you go inside them and they're like plastic things, and everyone's in them, and you try to knock each other down and stuff. It's kind of hard to explain, but they did something weird with that, and they played soccer like that, and that was, I guess, interesting to watch, sort of. And then the only other interesting thing about it was at the end, a bunch of teachers did the whip nene, like they went through the whole song, the Watch Me, you know what I mean, the internet thing, and they went through that entire thing, and it was really weird. And some of the people like were way too enthusiastic about it. Some of the teachers, so I don't know. Okay, we'll be back with the final map. And we're back for our final map, which is going to be Haunted Blocks, the DTC version of Blocks. DTC. Shoot, no, Block the. Crap, I messed that up. It's the Haunted DT Blocks. I don't know where I'm going with this, but yeah, we're playing. You know what we're playing. Okay. Let us get diamond armor and just PvP our way to victory. XD. Okay. So this map is just slightly more Halloween-y. This Halloween's coming up soon, which is cool, I guess. I don't know. I don't really do much for Halloween. I'm a little old to do any of that. I'm not trick-or-treating or anything. As far as you know. Nah, I don't know. I'll probably just stay back and do something. I want to do something for Halloween in the channel. I have an idea, but I'm not gonna say quite yet because I don't want to get everyone's hopes up and then it not happen. So there might be something Halloween special. There was something last year. It was pretty crappy, but it was there. Wow, good job block spamming melons. Do you feel useful? Because you're not. Dang, now there's people here. Actually, let him bridge. It's fancy that it's now spruce instead of not spruce instead of birch. But okay. Okay, you can. Hi, Pie. Excuse me, Pie. Sorry, I just want to make this safe-ish. You can do your shift on shifts, buddy. But it doesn't do you any good if you're not on their side. I could make that. Could easily make that. Can't guarantee I'm gonna live much longer, though. Is it worth the risk? Let's take it. Let's do it. Taking a chance, risking it all for the thrill of the moment. Oh god. Get out! Okay, you can go away. Shoot! Nope, I'm dead. Nope, I'm not dead yet. Go! Oh! Did that even work? I think it worked. Okay, we're going. We're good. We're good. There's no one behind us. I think we're in the clear for a little. Oh, right, that's right. You can't. There's no hole here. I hate that. I have to break through wood. Okay, let's eat a gap just to be safe. Start breaking this wood. 1 wood. 2 wood. Awesome. Okay, let's keep going. Let's head up the pumpkin man. Up the pumpkin man we go. Oh, up the pumpkin man we go. Oh, up the pumpkin man we go. Everybody in the morning. Boom. Oh, crap. Did not mean to do that. Anyone here? Doesn't even look like anyone's here. This is the core, right? This one's a little weirder. I don't remember how to leak this core off one piece. So we're just gonna pray this is right. See if we can figure it out even. Is this gonna be lava? Might be. Or it might show us where lava. That's what I thought. Okay, let's break this piece. Think we can get this as long as someone else doesn't break it before us. Or leak before us. And boop. Okay. Oh, we have to break that too. Come on, break. Shoot, no. Don't say GG. Don't say GG. Don't say GG. No! He said GG! But anyway, guys, that wraps us up for this video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Suggest any maps you want to see me play in the future, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.